happened on good today, which is what I want to like explain with you and explain to you guys. The Muslim guys in the house, do not be offended. Just feel like if I don't do it now, we'll actually miss the prize action on Monday or Tuesday. So that's why I'm like, let me do it now. All right. So give me a moment. Okay, sorry about that. Um, yeah, I was not speaking. So I said something interesting happened today on Good. I should have postponed this session due to the Salah stuff and all, but I just want to like explain this in the next 10-15 minutes, right? So apologies to our Muslim brothers and sisters once again. Now, on Good, remember during the last session, I told you guys about the continuation and everything, how Good respects what's it called? Breakout blocks and mitigation blocks for continuation. This first entry here was gotten from this breakout block right here with engineered liquidity. The second one here from this trendline breakout and retests. If you go down to the 1 hour time frame, you are going to see a clear change of character here, which this return to order mitigated the other block around this point here, which is also good. But simple explanation, just trendline breakout and retest. This third entry was gotten from where? This breakout block with engineered liquidity again. Good. Now, this last entry, this particular one today, this particular one here, sorry, this particular one was gotten from this mitigation block with an engineered liquidity here. But why am I not on this particular trade? If you check Telegram where I posted it, I was like, we'll be using what's it called? We'll be using we'll be using confirmation to enter this trade. We'll be entering the trade based on confirmation entry only. So what am I looking for here? I'm looking for a fractal confirmation. A fractal confirmation in price. So since that was a 4 hours mitigation block, I'll be looking for a 15-minute fractal confirmation until I see it before I enter. And looking at this clearly, it's not there. Even if the entry was from 1 hour, yeah, I'll be looking for what? A 5 minutes confirmation. I think I was looking for a 5 minutes confirmation entry, but I've not gotten it yet. I've not gotten that entry yet. This is the 5 minutes to confirm this trade. And remember, I told you guys during the confirmation entry class, if price wants to buy from a certain level, it's going to show you what an intent. It's going to show you an intention that yes, I want to buy from this level, right? Which is why what's it called? Yes, I want to buy from this level, which is why I am not on this particular trade currently. And one of the reasons why I did not even go aggressive on this trade is because of this gap here. Since gold respect mitigation and breakout blocks continuously, we expect gold to also respect this one. And I'll be waiting for price to come down to this level all week. We're expecting gold to do what? To respect this mitigation block since, right? And it is finally here. It has not invalidated. It's still inside it. So it's still around the point of interest. Does not invalidate it yet. Probably market is going to might even close here. If market should close here, then next week we will know if we'll be getting that 5 minutes confirmation. To get that 5 minutes confirmation, we need a fractal movement in price. That is, we need price to give us what? A change of character, come back to mitigate that point and buy. Once I see that change of character around here, that is when I'm going to take my buy. Other than that, price is currently at our point of interest, but we are not buying yet. Why? We are waiting for price to give us that confirmation to buy. It's simple. That is what I want to share with you guys. And that was why when I posted this, due to this gap here, that was why I said on the hierarchy of PDRA, you know, price is going to respect a mitigation block first, even before any gap, right? So if this is an high probability point of interest with an engineer liquidity, because it does not have inducement, it has a fair value gap, but it gave us this engineer liquidity here. So it's more like a very, very high probability entry here for me. But I can't take it. This is the same thing that happened here. But I can't take this particular one due to what? This gap. If you look at this one, before price later went up, look at this move. Price came down here to fill that gap before going up. But this one, price did not fill the gap yet. Still does not mean that price is likely going to do what? Invalidate this point. But if price wants to respect this point, it's going to give us what? That 5 minutes confirmation. And it's already giving us a build up anyway. As you can see, these small structures here forming. If it was a single candle that just coming without these small structures forming, we might likely not get the confirmation. And we might still not likely get the confirmation, but with these small structures here forming, this INA has given us what? Has given us this low, right? You can see some pullback here. So we need price to do what? We need price to pull back. We need price to pull back to take out this previous high. Then we now come back to do to enter. So if it was just a single candle like this, the way it is falling, that has continued to be falling like this, we will not likely get that confirmation. So yeah, until we get the confirmation before we take our trade. That's just what I wanted to share with you guys, so that some of you are not going to be lost. Some of you are not going to be lost. When I checked the group, I saw some of you also waiting for confirmation. It means you all know what you're doing. So some of you waiting for confirmation as well. I wanted to actually go in on this trade with a very nice lot size and big risk because I've been waiting for it all week, but it's not yet giving us what we are looking for. It's not yet giving us what we are looking for. Until it gives us what we are looking for, then we'll take the trade. It gives us what we are looking for, then we'll take the trade. This was the first initial confirmation that I was expecting from this low to this high. But this low does not have what inducements at all. This low does not have inducements, and you cannot use this point because this point did not lead to any break of structure. So for a confirmation to even occur here, we still need price to take out this low first before it moves up to take out this previous high. So the price took out this low. Now we are waiting for it to come back to take out this previous high. It's just as simple as it is. Now, EU, another trade I'm also looking at. EU or USD. I want to share this too. I'm also not on this particular trade. Yeah, I'm also not on this particular trade. I actually forgot this trade. Yeah, I should have gone aggressive a little bit, but I forgot this particular trade. So we are seeing this build up, this bullish build up to this level. Now we see this price, you see this area where price took out this high. So this is actually against what? It is against the trend. This is against the trend. But this was the last 4 hours low that led to this particular high right here, and price took it. So I'm looking for price to get this point and give us a new low. Probably after giving us a new low, then we can continue going up. But for me to be confident on this particular trade, price needs to lose this level. They need to lose this level. Yes. Once they lose this level, then we cannot do what. That is when we will now be very confident on this particular trade. Price needs to take out this low. Here. Simple. Nothing too complicated about that. All right. Nothing much actually. I just wanted to show you guys that good and what I'm looking at on EU. EU RGBP. Is that not it? Yeah. I don't understand this pair. I've been waiting for it here all week due to this trend line breaker and retests. I've been waiting for it all week, but it has not given me what I'm looking for. That is to mitigate this level, this particular trend line here. It's broke out, it has retested, and all. I'm still expecting price to come down to this point, mitigate this level, at least fill this gap a little bit before going up. But this is what it did all week, just moving up and down. It's a very slow pair. It's good for newbies that don't really want to like blow their money quick. So it will either blow your money slowly or give you profits very slow too. So those are just the 3 trades I wanted to like show you guys. Nothing much. I want you to enjoy your holiday. All recordings has been uploaded. Yeah, all recording has been uploaded. So you guys should enjoy your holiday, right? Your Salah celebration and all. Eyes on gold and I've already done EU just now. I just told you what I'm looking for on EU. Look at this is EU. Let me go to the daily. Maybe you did not get what I said. This is EU right here. This is the last low now. This low now pushed price to take out this previous high right here. Right? Good. So this is like daily low, daily high because of the change of character. So this is like the daily high. So currently, EU is very, very bullish. And I don't see it reversing from this level. No, there's no reason why it should even, what's it called? Um, Reverse from this level. Hang on, let me show you something. Why? Even if EU wants to reverse, if he wants to reverse, it should be around maybe this level here or this level here, not this one. Although this is a very strong resistance point, but not like this one. What I'm looking at is for price to push back into this count of this particular leg. So we might likely see a very bearish move on EU. We might likely see a very bearish move on EU. Yeah, we'll likely see some bearish move on EU, but not for too long. But the short term I'm looking at is on these 4 hours here. Since it has mitigated this point and it reacted very nice. So all I just need for price to do is come down and take out this low here. Just come down and take out this low. This is the only thing I'm looking at on EU, right? This is everything I'm looking at on EU. That's all. I'll be seeing you guys on Monday. Yes, the reason why I'm selling is because of that strong resistance. I'm selling from this other block here. Other block that's web liquidity. It has an inducement. There's a fair value gap here that price filled. What else? Other block around strong support and resistance zones. This particular area now is around a very, very strong resistance level. This particular one, which is why I am selling. So I'm selling to the next strong level of support. Simple. Characteristics of other blocks. I thought you guys these things. Yes, it's because of the gap. That is why I did not take the gold aggressively. If you notice, I am very, very confident on my good analysis that sometimes I just go aggressive on them. This one I went in aggressively. This one was I went in aggressively. This one I went in with candlestick confirmation. This particular one here, I went in with candlestick confirmation, but it was still more or less an aggressive entry anyway. This one I went in aggressively. I do not even need confirmation. This third one here. But this particular one, why did I need confirmation here? This gap around this point, price pulled back to fill it before it went up. Now, another gap again that opened. I talked about this gap. I said gap is going to open on Sunday. I said XA is going to open with a gap here. And the gap was opened. The gap opened. And price is not like fill it before moving to the upside. So this mitigation block is just above this gap. This mitigation block too was above this gap, but this gap was filled before price moved up, which is why price respected it without even moving. Look at the rejection, very smooth. So it has happened here, it has happened here. That is why I'm taking it here. But why am I not going aggressive? Because of this gap. And that is why confirmation entry is good sometimes. When you doubt a particular entry, use confirmation entry or stay away from the trade. Simple. So I was busy when price got here. Was straight, it got here around I think 3 to 4 p.m. Yeah. For straight 2 hours, I was just sitting down here, pressing my phone, scrolling and waiting to get that confirmation. So I'm not going to miss it. I was looking at the chart when this one formed. I was looking at the chart when this one when this break of structure formed and it's pulled back. I was looking at the price. I was even expecting this move to just sweep this point, then go back to take out this high. But it didn't. So I was just looking. And when I just saw that it's likely stressing, it's not giving the confirmation I need. And that's why I said, Omo, we'll leave it. Next week we'll continue. It will most likely not give us what we are looking for this week anymore. So that is probably that is just it. Until next week, yeah. So that is it. So I'll be seeing you guys in the next class, yeah. Enjoy your holiday.